And we're back. Yes, last we left off, we had been introduced to our 4 players of the game, of the gods, I guess, and got to know them a little bit and all their little eccentricities from the thoroughly obtuse Uslak to the very merciful Reyna to the just adorable Club Click, and Kaori is also there. The workaholic Kaori. Sorry, I couldn't think of something. So when that happens, she just kind of just adds something. Treat people like Zoidberg when you can't come up with something. Anyway, all of the 4 members of this party have been moving towards, or have already arrived at, the War Cube. All 4 of you arrive, all 3 of you arrive somewhere at the same time. With Uslak, you find yourself being released from this little room and being told to basically do your job, stay here, keep an eye out for things, be a good soldier, that kind of thing. So you decide to basically tail Warlord Kern to see if he has any quests for you. The moment that he has one, you can basically jump onto them. So all 3 of you arrive around the same time. Reyna, you see, let's say that you enter first. You arrive, and Warlord Kern is like standing leaned over one of his battle maps, but right next to him is the most purple bluish slimiest puddings that you have ever seen.
I mean, I don't comment on it. I just, arrive.
All right. You had a message for Kern, if I recall. Information.
Yes. I do have a bit of a report to make. There's still an airship out there, Steelport airship, that, needs to be taken down.
You casually saunter up to Warlord Kern and deliver that very crucial information to him. And Kern looks at you and says, "And how did you find this out?"
I went to the torture area. Was this paladin, the usual.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah. An airship. That might be tricky. Our own Air Force is a little thin, sadly, and he motions towards like a group of goblins that are sitting in a corner, using straws to blow up frogs. Yeah, we could do some research. Yeah, we need to invest in some research on that front.
Do we not have any flying allies?
We have some giant bats and, of course, some wyverns. But you're capable, right, Reyna?
In the sky?
I mean, fighting wise. I've seen you.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Are you afraid of heights?
No.
Right. What about you, Pudding Man? Are you afraid of heights?
I like to drop from them.
That's gonna kill you one day, All right, I'm gonna take that as a no. All right. Who else? Maybe Club Click. Oh, there he is. Club Click.
Hello.
Right on time. Actually, exactly on time. He takes out like this very tarnished pocket watch and says, like down to the second. Now that is some cool military efficiency that I like to see.
Obviously.
Spectacular. I may have a mission for you. Are you afraid of heights?
No, sir.
Fantastic. Reyna, Klopklik, Reyna, you may have already met, I don't know.
Hello, Miss Reyna. I am Kluk, and I stick out a hand.
Hello, and I shake it.
I am told this is how you greet people.
You're not wrong.
He's a bit odd, Reyna, just go with it. Speaking of odd, this is... What was your name again?
Uslak.
That. He just signed up. Wink. So he's looking for a quest, and he'll be joining you on this mission potentially. And he leans towards you, Reyna, and Kluk, and says, "It's fine if he dies. Like, I just want to see what he's made of."
Hello,
I
Islak.
nod.
And I stick out my
Slime, actually.
Wasn't supposed to hear that. I thought you wouldn't because you don't have any ears, but I guess I was wrong on that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I could use... There he is, Kauri! I was just about to send a messenger. What can I do for you?
Kauri walks in and salutes. And says, Felice sent me to ask if you had any quests, a mission for me.
Providence. Now that is fantastic. I do, actually. Kauri, Klopklik, Reyna, Uslak?
Uslak, yeah.
Uslak, yeah, that.
It talks.
Apparently. I'm not entirely sure how, but you better get used to it, or not. I don't really care.
I've seen weirder things talk.
I need a dapper strike force to deal with a situation. It has just come to my attention, thank you, Reyna, that there might be an airship circling around out there, looking for the exact location of our stronghold. Now, we can't have that just yet, because the moment that they know where our lair is, and to be fair, our Lord and Savior and great master of all, Hafnagen, has made it quite clear where we're located with the giant skull on the mountain, but whatever we can do to keep the forces of good from knowing where we are, we need to kind of do that. So we're going to take down that airship. Now, our air force is somewhat limited. I'm going to give you guys some bats that you'll fly in. Sorry, giant bats. I should make that clear. You're going to go in on giant bats. You're going to take over that ship, if at all possible. Leave the pilot alive.
Yes, sir.
Because
Yes,
we love to interrogate him about how his ship works. And he once again glances over to the goblins, who now have tied strings to the balloon frogs and are, walking around like they're 5-year-olds at a carnival. Because God knows that we need some help in that area. So if you could take him alive, that would be preferable. If you can't, I mean, no big harm done. We wouldn't be a setback. It would just not be progress, as it were. Right?
Sure.
We'll make sure he gets here alive.
Wonderful. So yeah, you're going to take the bats. I'll see if I can get the wyverns harnessed as well to provide you backup. But they're in hibernation right now, so they're a bit crankier than usual. I was going to say they were a bit cranky, but he motions with his hands, and you see that he has lost 2 fingers to one of his wyverns. Yeah, they... I think I'm gonna get these replaced with like a knife or something. Yeah, I think that fits the aesthetic. Get a knife out of my stump or something. I don't know. Anyway, So yeah, we'll see if we can get those for the backup, but they may arrive a little late. Yeah.
Very well,
Yes,
sir.
All right. Grab whatever gear you want or need, and he once again glances to Ishlak. Do you need gear? Are you a gear guy?
I've heard about these things called arrows, and I'm quite interested in them.
Arrows for like a bow?
What's that? Don't need it.
I'll see if I can give you some arrows, but I don't think that we have any right now. Yes, we're completely out of arrows, I just realized. Sorry!
Oh, that's a shame. Anything else? I've heard mention of, like, very small arrows. Those
Nope,
could work.
we're all out of everything.
Then why do you ask me if I need anything if I'm not going to get anything?
I reconsidered. Why don't you all head to the menagerie, as some people like to call it, and we'll get you equipped with some giant bats. How about that?
Yes, sir.
Kauri, could you maybe stay for like 5 minutes? Reyna,
Of course.
Click, you know what a menagerie is, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Take young Ishlek to the menagerie, please.
Sure
Islak,
thing.
follow me. And I start marching away.
Okay.
Yeah, good job on your quest. And then once the three of you are out of earshot, he turns to Kauri and says, "All right, so the purple thing, I have no idea.
I'll make notes about his proficiency in fighting.
If you could be so kind, listen. Like Click is a good follower, great soldier, no problem there. Reyna, I have my suspicions about. Islug is just a complete unknown, so I'm kind of thrusting you in the role of unit commander in this operation, if that's okay with you.
I will not disappoint you, sir.
Fantastic. If any of them survive, great. If they don't, just make a note of it, right?
I will do so, sir.
Especially like the ants, because there's some diplomatic stuff going on there. So, And as for the slime, I mean, can he die? I don't know. Just see what he can do, yeah?
Maybe we'll find out.
Yeah, God willing. All right. Good luck. Now get me
Thank you,
that
sir.
pilot.
Kauri salutes and follows the rest to the menagerie.
The menagerie, so called because it's basically holds all the animals and monsters that have come up to serve the forces of evil. There's giant bats here, giant spiders, a bunch of like wargs just fighting over pieces of meat in their cages. There's like orcs in like tattered leathers walking around, with cattle prods, going around, slamming against the cages, screaming at the animals to behave. There's also like a big like shelf, like a plateau of stone that holds large, massive wyverns, or wyverns, or whatever you want to call them. It's not a real animal, so you don't really need to know how to pronounce it. Dragons without forelimbs, without hands. Yeah, dragons without hands that are used by some of the most elite troops to fly around and attack wizards completely dressed in white and that sort of stuff. You guys are granted access to the giant bats, who are currently not hibernating and are therefore quite docile. Well, as docile as they can get. They're basically blind, screeching. They don't have the vampire fangs, but they have like the front fangs, you know, that what's the vampire called with the front fangs, the old
Nosferatu?
the Nosferatu fangs. Thank you. Huh, God, that was, I knew it was something with the N, but I couldn't remember. Yeah, they've got the Nosferatu fangs, but like from these big saber-toothed Nosferatu fangs, just these two giant hacky fangs sticking out the front of their mouth that they just kind of slam into their victim and they just tear and suck up all the blood. But they're quite docile, like I said. They only scream once every 3 minutes or so. You guys are essentially hoisted upon these giant bats. I would like all of you to make a animal handling check to see how well this is gonna go.
I kind of want to say, instead of that, I just enter the animal via the mouth and just sit there until it needs to expel me.
I think I might have clicked twice if another shows up.
No, you clicked only once.
We have two extremes.
All right,
if that
all right,
helps.
all right. I need to know how to handle this. Club Click, you are not capable of sitting on the bat. Instead, the bat basically wrings its legs forward and grasps you like full bodily and decides to just fucking carry you like a limp sausage. Reyna,
I'm flying!
yeah, you are like in the grappled condition right now. Keep that in mind. Reyna, you are just kind of jumping onto that bat like it's second nature. Like, this bat knows exactly who you are, what you want, what you need, and it's gonna give it to you no matter what. Kaori, not great. I'm gonna be very honest with you. A 13 will get you onto the bat, but you may have some difficulty steering it when it comes to like combat and that sort of thing. Lastly, Uslak, I should say. Uslak, yeah. How do you plan on entering the bat?
Through the mouth, of course. I mean, a bat is just a container, so yeah, I'm going to pour myself into that thing.
All right. You are going to pour yourself down the throat of the bat. I will allow this, but I need you to make a, honestly, probably a grappling check.
That great sword is gonna hurt. And that helmet.
I mean,
Ow.
I could just leave that hanging out of its mouth like a toothpick, or I could just leave those on the ground for its claws to pick up. Let's see, I'm trying to find out where I can find the grapple check, because that is, 5th edition is,
Yeah, that would be an athletics check for you.
Oh, okay, cool. Aw, that's only an 8.
Here's the thing. You find your way inside the mouth of the giant bat, at least partially, because it's not that big. But you get lost somewhere along the esophagus and end up in the sinuses. And then your entire being gets expelled out of the nose of the bat. Just a big old loogie, just a big sneeze, and you're out on the floor of the menagerie. Some of the handler orcs are looking at you like, what the fuck is going on? Keep in mind that this is taking time, precious time, in which the airship might discover the lair.
We can't have this. Is there like a container we can put you in, and have the bat carry that?
Oh, that's actually a great idea. The goblins have done that in the past. They put me in something called a cauldron.
Kauri snaps some kobolds into action to get him a cauldron.
All right. Make me a honestly probably an intimidation check.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you snap your fingers. And the kobolds are just kind of looking at you like, what do you want? What? We're willing to do what you want, but we need some words.
I need a cauldron.
Oh, there's like this giant wave of that. Yeah, they bring you a cauldron in which some of the food for the animals is prepared, and they give it to you.
I pour all the food out. I set it in front of a bed, and tell Islak, please get inside, so the bed can carry you.
Okay. I flow into the cauldron, making it sparkly clean as I do, because I'm going to be in there for a while. I get ready to get picked up.
Yep, you eat whatever like leftovers are stuck on the side of the cauldron, and the bat is motioned to grab onto the cauldron. There is still the problem of now, Reyna, Kauri, even Clubclick. You're no, I'm gonna say Reyna and Kauri. You two are capable of steering your bats. But I need let's see, what kind of check would that be? If you guys want Islak and Clubclick to come with you on the bats, you're going to have to persuade their bats to follow you. So that would once again be an animal handling check from Reyna.
Can I give Reyna the help action?
You definitely can.
With animal, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I just saw your bonus. Oh, I almost clicked Arcana.
Oh.
I have found my new purpose.
All right. Yeah. Uslak and Clubclick's bats fall in line right behind Reyna. They're still holding like Clubclick in its back paws and Uslak in a cauldron, but they'll follow you through hell if you want to. Army of bats, army of bats, army of bats. Yeah. So Reyna, yeah, that was once again a natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. By all means, feel free to shout out your natural 20s. By the way.
All right.
Deserves a woot woot, so to speak.
So I had 2 natural animal handlings.
Yeah. That is quite impressive, actually. Like, and a very small chance. Like at a this level, yeah. All right. Anyway, your bats take flight into the air to find your quarry. Kauri, you're having some trouble with the bats. It doesn't necessarily go exactly where you want it to go, but it stays close enough to Reyna's bats to at least converse in shouting, so to speak.
That's good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, all of you give me a perception check. Clubclick and Islak with disadvantage.
Rolling with disadvantage gets me a 12, where the other one was 22. Sad.
Yeah.
I'm also not very good at this.
No, the highest roll here comes from Reyna with a 14. Let me see.
Which is also not ideal.
No. It takes you about half an hour, and then off in the distance, Reina, you see what looks like basically a ship in the air,
As the paladin described, yeah.
as the paladin described. It doesn't have a mast. Oh well, no, wait. It does have like two. Right, let me check. Yeah, it is a ship with 3 masts with large billowing sails. It seems to be sailing through the air. On the sides, you see a bunch of different constructions that look like wings or navigational sails. A large stream of what looks like air magic seems to be emanating from the back of it, like a massive exhaust that you would see on a steamboat or something. This thing seems to be almost entirely propelled or kept aloft, at least by magic, and maybe propelled by wind. What do you want to do? Do you want to get closer?
Is there a way to approach stealthily? Like, how is the cloud situation? Can we approach from above?
Well, the ridge of the world has a bunch of clouds, which makes it one of the most well sought after places to have an evil lair, because there's a bunch of cloud cover. There is a bunch of cloud cover. The ship seems to be dipping in and out of the cloud cover itself, probably trying to stay hidden, but occasionally taking a dip to see if it can see the evil lair. There is a large cloud banks above it, there's the top cloud bank, as it were, and then a bunch of lower cloud banks, and it always seems to be somewhat below the top cloud bank, so to speak. When I say cloud bank, I mean the entire sky is covered. Very little sunshine, full-on sunshine, reaches these mountains, which makes them very popular with things like vampires. Theoretically, you could stealth, but because for this one, I want all of you to give me a stealth check. So this is going to be a group stealth check to see if you can pilot your bats in a way to and not make any noise or yelling. Oh boy.
No.
Oh boy.
Okay, dear dice.
That was a natural one for
Damn.
me.
All right. Yeah, that's some pretty bad rolls. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Nothing above a 13. I'm gonna have to roll to. All right. You try and approach the ship in as stealthily as possible way. Carrie, could you make me an animal handling check with disadvantage? Oh my god. Is that a natural one? Sorry, that's a
No,
0,
no.
isn't it?
No. It's a 1
It's a-
because I rolled a 2, but I have -1.
Okay, but then that's
So
not a natural
I mean,
one.
it's still
No.
it's still a 1.
It's still a 1. Yeah. Carrie, you lose track of the rest of the party as your bat kind of flies off on its own. You have at some point no idea where anybody is. That is until a large bolt pierces the cloud cover straight at your bat and completely misses. That's a natural
Thank
1
God.
from me. Not only does the bolt miss you, like a giant ballista bolt, not only does the bolt miss you, but the sheer force of the bolt flying through the clouds parts it, and you see the ship right in front of you. On the other side of the ship, you see Reyna, Islak, and Kliptik. I am going to move you over to a different map. Give me 1 second. I need to put all of your stuff in place so that it's all working.
Nice.
So I have successfully distracted the whole ship from my party.
Sure.
Sure,
Let's just say that was the plan.
Yeah. And Kauri over there.
Truly, our party leader is wise beyond his years.
Truly. Let's move you all over to the next page. There we go. Just get a good shot of this. Right. In the top corner, we have Kauri alone on his bat, just having been fired upon by the airship. The other three also did not approach stealthily, but stealthily enough to not get noticed and shot at, so to speak. So, in the middle of, you see the airship with a bunch of crewmen now running over the deck, arming and aiming ballistas, firing up the engines, and right in the middle of the deck, you see standing at a steering wheel a man with a magnificent mustache and a pilot's cap that is shouting orders in common, like, "Have at thee, gentlemen! We have visitors! Get ready to be boarded! On ballistas! Let's show these ne'er-do-wells what the forces of good can do!" I'd like all of you to roll initiative.
Remember to select your token before you roll.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. So, you guys can see this on the stream.
How many natural 20s is that?
Well, they're probably now all gone right before combat starts.
Yeah, that's another natural 20 from Reyna. So that's
I don't need it on initiative.
Whew. So that's all right, let's see. All right, I need to grab the initiative counter technically. Turn order. You know what? I'm just gonna write it down. It seems a little bit more effective. I'll use the turn order next time. Anyway, Reyna is all the way at the top. Kauri. Let's see. That is then Kauri with initiative of 8. Really? 8? You're the big dex guy here, Kauri.
Yeah, but if you roll nothing above a 10,
Yeah.
then you just get...
Do you want to borrow my dice?
Can I roll physical dice?
Sure, you can roll physical dice. That's fine. I trust you guys enough to just give me the word, the result. No problem.
Because I don't trust these digital dice.
I'm fine.
Yeah, you don't stop rolling digital dice.
I have a feeling that during combat, it's gonna turn around.
That's very well possible.
Natural 20s for roleplay only.
So it's always something like that. All right.
Yeah, definitely the case.
Good. Let me just quickly. The bats are not really suited for combat. You could give it a try, but honestly, they're mostly transportation.
Can they dash?
They cannot. Oh yeah, they can dash. Yeah.
Nice.
Give me 1 second. Forgot to grab
I
there.
assume bats don't have flyby.
They do not.
No.
I don't know. I don't have the bat stats.
The bats.
That's that.
The bat stats are that they can fly 60 feet.
So dash 120.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah. I think most of you are within 60 feet of the edge of the ship, but we'll see. Reyna, you are the first in the initiative order.
Yes, but I don't want to be the first to board. So if you don't mind, I will start off with the old classic Eldritch Blast.
Oh yeah, by all means.
Oh,
Let me just.
I accidentally opened my sheet in a new window.
Oh no. Let me just zoom in.
Let's see. I
to the ship a little
will
bit.
aim at this dude. Can you see it?
1 second. I'm just gonna move the camera around a little bit so that it's better visible for the viewers. Yeah. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I can see it. That's
Okay.
55 feet.
Yeah, I mean it's Eldritch Blast.
Yeah. All right, give me an Eldritch Blast. That is definitely a hit.
All right. And for this turn, I will stay on my bat for now
Sure.
because I don't want to be the first between all those
Yeah.
dudes.
No movement as well, just flapping out there.
Yeah, this bat is super fast. I'm fine.
Right. This one, right?
Yep.
All right. That is 6 damage. Very nice. You reach out with your Eldritch Blast. Some severely fucked up energy shoots out of your hand and just hits him in the shoulder, scorching away some of his uniform. Ah! But it doesn't kill him.
That's okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Then it is actually the turn for the crew. I'm gonna take aim at Kauri first because he's all alone. There are 2 ballistas that, 2 of the smaller ballistas that can actually shoot him. So let's roll 2d20. One of them misses. One of them hits. Kari, a bolt of a ballista shoots at you with a twang and hits you for 10 damage.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Alright.
they pack a punch, those ballistae. Cool. Then the one that you just hit, Reyna, starts to aim at you
Understandable.
and misses. And the other one starts to aim for Club Click. That's a hit. Club Click, you take... Ooh. That is... fucking math. 14 damage.
God.
These
You
ballistas
still
are,
alive, buddy?
I am still alive, but that's some damage.
These ballistas do a lot of damage. So, might want to
So
get
we
out
better
of there.
get fucking on board.
Yeah. And that's it for them. They're not gonna move around too much. Kauri, your turn.
I'm gonna get on board. So I try to get my bed close enough that I can jump off.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can, if we go here, get to like here if you want to. Whoop! Yeah. You jump off, right?
Yeah.
All right. Give me a acrobatics check.
I'm going to do physical dice because I
Sure.
don't trust these anymore.
Rightfully so.
Okay, and that's a 17 on the die. That means it's 22.
You gracefully land on the ship. No problem whatsoever. You are currently in melee range of a dude that just shot you.
I will take out my scimitar and my dagger and attack him twice. First is a 16
That hits.
and a natural one.
That does not hit, as one might suspect.
Sorry, that was the hit.
Yeah, okay.
I thought I could do damage this way.
Nope.
So that's 6 slashing damage.
All right, cool.
And that's my turn.
All right, cool. Captain does the thing that he does, as in steering the ship. Clip click.
Well, I can't actually pilot my bat, I don't think.
It's
I can't
tricky.
go there.
I will allow you to do an animal handling check to see if you can coach your bat to go near the ship so that you can jump on top of it.
Will that cost me an action?
I'm gonna say no in this case, because
Okay.
piloting a steed does not really cost you an action. So.
Where does that let me?
It does not let you. I am going to say that it does let you fly closer. But probably not close enough. I mean, theoretically, you could try and jump from here if you want to give it a shot. But it's not mating season, so you don't have any wings.
In that case, I will shoot this guy with my crossbow.
All right, go ahead. That's a miss, I'm afraid.
I am rolling horribly.
Mm.
It's like I rolled above a 10 already?
I think
I don't
for
think so.
something at some point, but
No, because I had a 12 for stealth and that was a 10.
yeah.
I rolled a 10, so
Oh.
I haven't rolled above a 10.
Okay.
God.
All right. So yeah, that's a miss, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Okay.
Islak, same goes for you. You can make an animal handling check to get to see if you can get him closer.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I want the bat to just dump the cauldron on the deck, and a cauldron at speed is sounds a lot like a cannonball.
All right.
So let's see, animal handling check.
So here is. Yeah.
Huh, I clicked the roll button, but it's not doing anything. Hold on.
There it is. Oh my god.
There we
You
go.
guys
That's
need
a
to-
4.
Need to borrow my dice?
Like, you end up here somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well.
Oh.
Do you have any ranged attacks or anything like that?
I do. I actually do still have 4 javelins stuck inside of me. So I'm going to spit one at somebody.
All right.
I would like to know where exactly on the ship. Okay, I'm still on the bat.
Yeah. Or
Okay, well, I'm going to take aim at one of the, I'm going to take aim at one of the people on the ballista.
All right. I think this is probably the best option. That one was hit by Reyna, if I recall.
Okay, yeah, that's within the zone in which I can see, because anything past 60 feet and I can't see it, so...
I mean,
Yeah, with a 7, I don't think that'll hit. Aerodynamics are a thing that I'm woefully unaware of.
yeah, you can't really expand to your proper limit to create like a suction or a blowing effect because you're still in the cauldron. So yeah, it falls way short of the mark. You shoot your javelin, and then after 60 feet, you lose it as it tumbles into the cloud cover. Maybe, or maybe it's gonna land on somebody. Who knows? You definitely don't. Anyway, yeah, all right. Then it's Reyna's turn again.
Yes. I would like to land near this dude on the ballista.
All right, you can definitely try. Do you want to stay on the bat?
No, that's kind of weird.
Okay. You wanna jump off?
Sort of.
What do you mean, sort of?
I mean, I'm not gonna do a funky, weird jump that will hurt my ankles.
Okay. Okay. So you basically you force your bat to land, and then
Yeah.
climb off.
That should technically be possible considering
Yeah,
walking
yeah, yeah, yeah,
speed.
yeah. That's absolutely
Yeah.
fine. Basically, you dismount.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's absolutely fine. All right. Yeah, you were in close combat with the guy that you shot previously.
Yeah, I would like to stab him this time.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
Yeah. Sounds like a great
Shaking
plan.
things up a little bit. Yeah. First you Eldritch Blast, now you stab. You stab hard.
I very stab.
That is more than enough to kill that guy. What weapon are you using?
A spear.
A spear. All right.
Yeah, one-handed spear.
Can I see this happening, or is this obscuring my view?
No, you can probably see it happening. Like it's
Yeah,
a little
then-
bit of a raised area, but you can definitely see Reyna
When I-
fighting there.
See that guy go unconscious?
Mm-hmm.
I raise a hand and use my blood maledict on him, and I will amplify that. And this guy walks with his last life in him up to here,
Mm-hmm.
and will take an attack action on the guy next to him.
Okay.
So
you're
because I'm
basically-
amplifying it, I roll for the damage I take, which is 2.
You're basically bloodbending him to move in there and slash at
Yes.
the guy. All right.
As I hold out my hand to him, the blood that's pouring from Reyna's wounds,
Mm-hmm.
from the wounds that Reyna caused him, turns black, and he walks like grotesquely that direction to attack his companion.
All right. Yeah, he attacks, and he definitely hits, and does basically max damage. Jesus. That's
It's very nice of him.
nice. Yeah, that's a reaction, I assume.
Yeah, that's my reaction.
All right, cool.
I give you a bit of an impressed look, like, oh, interesting.
Fuck. How much max damage? Right. That would be. All right, cool.
It
Yeah.
also
Jesus,
would
that-
have had a bonus to his attack roll. I'm seeing now, but yeah,
on his attack roll, but not his damage.
not its damage.
Okay, cool. All right.
But if he hits anyway, then it's all fine.
Yeah, he hits, and he does basically as much damage as one of those guys can do. Whew!
I still technically have movement. I would like to stand here just to, block the way to the ballista.
Yeah. It's probably a smart idea. Gonna be real with you. This guy that you were controlling, Kauri, he dies now.
Yeah, after that he just dies.
All right, cool.
So he walks over to his companion, stabs in, and then dies.
All right, cool, great. That's important to know. All right. Then let's see. After Kari. Reyna. Then the crew's turn. First,
Oh no.
the guy standing next to you, Kari, tries to attack and misses.
That's
Then
very nice of him.
nobody else is in melee, so we're gonna move these guys around a little bit. This one goes stat next to Kari. This one lunges forward to Reyna. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, he gets blocked by the bats.
Good.
Some of these guys run here as well. And this one stays on the ballista to try and shoot. Well, let's say... Yeah, let's try club click again. Shoots the ballista and misses. Yeah. All right, great. That's them. Then the guys that just moved into combat. First, the one on Kauri. Mrs. Kauri, how the hell do you have a... Seriously, Kauri, that's a big AC compared to the rest. You're hereby designated tank.
I mean, he needs it. He also hurts himself.
Yeah, that's definitely true. And then the guy attacking Reyna. He rolled a natural 1, so he drops his sword. All right.
I actually laugh at him in character.
Yeah, no, rightfully so. All right, that's the crew. Then it's Kauri's turn.
Kauri attacks the guy in front of him. He attacked before.
Oh, yeah, sure. Definitely make sure that you kill the guys that are wounded first.
That's a 13.
That is a 13. That hits.
And then I do 7 damage.
Oh, yeah, that kills him.
And then I will bonus action. I will stab with my dagger the other guy. That's 24.
Oh, shit, fuck. 24, yeah.
Swearing.
That hits. Yeah. Listen, as long as you're not saying things like the N-word or the F-word, we can get pretty adult on this place.
Yeah, don't say flubber while I'm around. That's my word.
I do 8 damage on the other guy.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you kill one guy, the one that you previously hit. So he's dead. And the other guy is 8 damage. Yeah, that is also... Alright, yeah. The moment that you guys get in melee, you show them how it's done. Then it's the captain's turn. Yeah, the captain shouts to one of his crewmen to take the wheel. And he 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goes here. And pulls out a hand crossbow and aims at honestly probably Reyna.
Sure.
Reyna, you get a +2 to AC because there's a guy in front of you.
Nice. Thank you, stranger.
When you are in melee with somebody and somebody's shooting at you, you get a bonus to AC. Basically, you get cover. That is, even with that bonus, you have AC 13, so that would be 15. That's still a hit.
Mm-hmm.
You take 5 damage.
All right.
As a crossbow bolt jabs slink in your shoulder. Cool. That was the captain. Clubkick.
Yes, I will try again to coerce my animal to go to the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Oh,
my god, natural 20!
Let's
Thank
go.
God. Where within 60 feet would you like your bat to go?
Well, let's
Or let me put it like this: where in 60 feet would you like to go? Because the bat has you in his claws, so he's gonna throw you.
well. In that case, I would very much like to. Let's see. Do I do Reina or do I do the ballista guy? I think I'll go to right about there.
All right, you get tossed with a beautiful, graceful landing. Very much skilled by your bat, who basically has a javelin toss championship belt around its neck, and launches you, and you, with a graceful salto right in the air, just nice flip, you land behind
Ooh.
that guy, ready to just fuck him up.
Well, I drop my crossbow, switch to my greatsword, and just start hacking away at this guy.
All right, give me a hack. And then you roll a natural one.
My fucking
Stop
God.
it.
This is just
Sorry,
insane at
that's
this
the
point.
effort. It's yeah.
Like,
Wow.
you roll a natural 20 just to get your hopes up, and then yeah. On that natural one, I'm gonna say that you tried to do something very cool and strike at him as you were flying over him, and you lose your sword. I'd like you to roll me. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll me 1d8.
Right.
Okay. That dead guy that is now lying next to your targets. So that guy, he now has
Yep.
a giant greatsword in him. Like, you accidentally, your sword slips out of your hands, and it lands just shrink into the corpse that Kaori was using in that attack. So you are now currently unarmed.
Get it together,
Alright.
click, click.
In that case, to make good of this, I will wait. So I've got as a fighter second wind and an action surge.
Mm-hmm.
Are those both free actions? I'm not sure actually.
No.
No.
Second wind is a bonus action. Action search is just something you do.
Okay.
Action surge
Yeah, and
basically gives you an extra action, in Essentia.
Yeah, and also an extra bonus action, I believe.
No.
No.
No. All right. In that case, I do still have a bonus action, so I will go for second wind.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1d10. So that's 7 HP regained,
All right.
which and
Which
yeah, that is it for this turn.
Yeah, I mean, at this level, 7 HP is a big chunk of health. So, all right, cool. Yeah, well, at least you're on the ship.
Finally, I can't get hit by ballistas anymore. Whoop-de-doo, yay!
Wish luck.
I'm going to try and get myself onto the ship as well, so...
Animal handling, my friend. Ah,
That is a 14.
all right. Let's see. Yeah, I almost said cannonball. The cauldron is released. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong one. That one. Here. Yeah, a cauldron lands on the deck, and out of that cauldron rises the worst stew these crewmen have ever seen. You are in you are in melee range of some dudes. So.
I know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to greet them. Hi, I'm questing, and then I'm going to attack the first one with my greatsword.
All right. That's a hit.
That is a 19 to hit.
That is 12
And that
slashing
does-
damage.
Nice.
Yeah, that is just he's dead. You land, you rise up from your cauldron. The sword comes like from behind you, just over your head, like literally through your head, past your helmet, and slices him from the tip of his head down to his groin. He's gone.
Kauri looks impressed.
I mean, he should. That is, let's see, how much is that? 12 slashing? Yeah, that's maximum damage, basically. I think. Yeah.
No.
No,
could
it's
do
actually
more.
not. It's actually not. Still, that's more than enough to kill this guy. All right, cool. So yeah, that was your turn, I think, Islak?
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else in this round, can I?
You don't have any extra attacks yet. All right, then the initiative rolls over back to Reyna.
Yes. Well, the stabbing worked perfectly fine last time, so I'm doing that again on the guy in front of me.
Mm-hmm. That's a hit.
And if he's still alive, I can now freely grab my dagger in my elf hand, so...
I mean, he looks really fucked up. Like a stiff wind could.
Yeah,
blow
that
him
needs
over.
a bonus stab then.
Yeah. You hit. Yeah, you
Boop.
don't even need to roll for damage. He had one hit point left.
And then, I grin at the captain.
The captain snarls at you and goes, "I say, how dare you? That was my son-in-law. Now I'll have to marry off my daughter again."
Alright, that was my turn.
All right, yeah. Jesus, you guys get into melee and it's all over. Cool. Well, it's the crew's turn. This guy turns around, leaps over his fallen comrade, shoves him out of the way, and attacks Islak. And that's a fail. All right. This guy's still doing the. Oh God, there's not a lot left. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's
Yeah.
the plan.
That's a natural 20 against Islak from the back, or whatever counts as the back in a slime. So yeah. Give me 1 second. That is. That is 7 damage.
Okay, copy that.
Whenever you crit, you always hope for like the big numbers, but not this time.
It's okay, the ballista already did a
Yeah,
large amount of damage.
yeah. Should have used those more.
I mean,
Wait.
Anyway, cool. That's that. Then the one attacking Klopklik. That's a miss. And the last one attacking Kauri. That's also a miss. I am going to throw this dice away. Alright, that was the crew. Then it's Kauri's turn.
I will attack the one in front of me.
Mm-hmm. The only one left standing.
That's a 24 to hit. And
Sorry,
wait.
I forgot one thing. That person successfully attacked me.
Oh God! I will allow you to do it at the start of your turn, but let's do Kaori's stuff
Okay.
first.
That's 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
I think he wasn't injured yet, but he is now. All right.
Second attack. Yeah, that hits. It's a natural 19. For also 8 damage.
All right. Yeah, he's dead. Blah.
And then I will move on here.
All right. Next to Club Click.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. Here.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All of the guys around you guys are looking unhealthy. That was your turn, Kaori?
Oh, and I will remind my team that we need the pilots alive.
Wait, you're actually gonna say that out loud?
Are you going to say that out loud, Kaori?
Nah.
Nah? Alright. Cool. The captain's turn. It is now, which is grammatically correct. Don't at me. He yells, "You monsters!" and dives straight at Reyna. And with his what looks like a scimitar and a dagger.
Yes.
Yep. Let's roll for the scimitar first. That is a hit.
In that case, I do cast shield.
That
for...
is a miss then.
Okay, because it gives 5 AC. I was gonna say.
I know.
Okay.
I know what shield does, and I know that
Okay.
it's basically essential. Well, I mean, he's gonna try and hit with a dagger as well, but oh, that might actually hit. Yeah, that hits. He hits with the dagger.
That's okay.
Let's see. That is not a lot of damage though.
It's a dagger.
Oh, that's actually not bad. That's 6 damage.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Oh wait. He gets one more. Sorry, he gets one more attack with his scimitar. He has a multi-attack. My apologies. That's also a failure. All right.
Okay, good.
Fuck that shield. All right. Then it's Club Click's turn.
Okay, let's see if I can do something this turn. I switch to my Warhammer and I try to hit this dude.
All right.
Hey, natural 20!
How are you rolling this bad and this good all at the same time?
Let him enjoy it.
No, that's
I'm not saying that he shouldn't enjoy it. I'm just baffled.
that's 24 damage.
Yep. You not only kill him, you just ram him straight through the deck onto a lower deck. There's now a giant gaping hole in the deck where this dude was. Just
As I hit him, I just let out this terrifying screech
yeah.
that only an insect could make.
Big
Kaori
hole.
takes a half step back.
Probably for a good reason, yeah. Probably a good idea. All right, that was your attack.
Yeah, then I'm moving towards the captain,
Yeah.
and I'll take a action search and see if I can grapple him.
All right. That would be a athletics check. Opposed athletics check. 18 on your roll, and he gets interesting. He swats you away. He rolled a 25 in total.
Oh lord!
Yeah, he gets additional bonuses on athletics. It's all that climbing in the rafters, in the rigging. Yeah, he swats you away. Kloplik goes, "You are truly the most hideous thing I've ever seen, and I am counting him as well." And he points at Islak. All right. Yeah. So that didn't work. Sorry. Then it's Islak's turn.
Okay, well, first of all, being a slime has a few perks, which is very nice. One of them is if something makes an attack on me and is successful, and it's my size, class, or smaller, I can make a grapple attempt on that creature as a reaction.
Yep. That's the rules that I wrote.
So I'm gonna roll my grapple check.
Yep.
If I did that, yep, that is a 22 to grapple.
Yeah, that's that you.
Well, that's fun. I slink into that creature's square, and I start to do what I do.
You
Let's see.
digest.
I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat it. Let's see. It's restrained and cannot breathe. I can move around freely with that thing inside of me. Better yet, anything tries to attack me, it's gonna have to deal with their buddies, which gives me a +2 to AC.
Yay! Yay!
Yeah. The only thing that's a little iffy is this was technically supposed to trigger last round,
Yep.
which means that this round I should be allowed to make, as a bonus action, an unarmed attack against the creature inside of me to dissolve it.
Yep, I see no problem there.
No. That is
Definitely a hit.
4 acid damage.
Yep, 4 acid damage. All right. Well, he didn't have much left, I think. Oh no, this guy actually did. All right. So that is cool. All right. Yeah. Your intestinal juices slowly start to digest him. He screams, but his screams are muffled because you're inside of him.
Okay, and then now it's time for the fun to start. I still have everything else left, so I'm going to move back up to the other person that was attacking me, and I'm going to give them, I'm going to respond in kind with a greatsword smack.
All right. Oh. So move back. This guy comes with you.
That is a 10 for smacking with a greatsword.
Yeah, no, you're so full up. You're feeling a little bloated. You don't hit him.
That's fine. That's my turn, but before I end my turn, I go, in response to the captain calling me out, "Excuse you, I am not a he, I am Islak."
Let's see if he likes that. All right. And that was your turn, right?
That is my turn.
All right, Reina.
Okay. I speak to Elijah for a sec.
All right.
Because I assume this is Elijah, right?
Yeah,
I
this
just say Elijah. Since we're clearly outnumbering you now, we can do this either the easy or hard way. Surrender and come along, or meet a different fate. I think that's an intimidation.
That
or...
is an intimidation. Yeah.
Okay, please, dice. You've been so kind to me. No. No.
You
That's a 7.
vile women. You vile woman. You are a monster heading into the skin of a man. Or woman, and whatever. I would rather crash and burn this ship than come with you alive. So either I kill you here, or I kill you by impact. All right. Yeah, nobody said the forces of good were smart. All right.
Obviously.
Yeah. So yeah, that was your turn.
Yeah, I think that technically takes an action. Yeah.
Yeah. The one crewman. Technically 2, but one, a little disturbed, tries to hit Islak. he doesn't hit. He also doesn't hit his buddy. He's looking at a purple flawn and going, "What have I done with my life? I thought sailing the winds would be glamorous, and here I am fighting an inside-out stomach. I don't know."
Bisexual pudding.
Bisexual pudding. All right. All right, and then the one inside of Islak also gets to make an escape attempt, if I recall.
That is correct. You can try.
Yeah, no. With a 2, he's not gonna make that. All right, cool. That was the crew. Then it's Kauri's turn. Kauri, you're standing there alone.
Kauri is gonna run towards the captain.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get here by jumping over whatever this is?
Yes, if you make an acrobatics check of DC 10.
I barely succeed.
Yeah.
I
What'd you
rolled a
roll?
10.
All right. Yeah, you. It's one of those like you actually trip over it, but you regain your balance, and you're like whoa. All right. Yeah, you're standing right next to the captain.
I'd like to make a non-lethal attack on him. Does 17 hit?
17 hits. Yes. Hold up. Yeah, actually it does.
I rolled max damage, so that's 11 non-lethal damage.
All right.
And then I will bonus action non-lethally stab him with my sword. My dagger.
Mm-hmm.
That's higher. So that's 7 damage.
7 damage. All right.
Wait, you can non-lethally stab someone with
Yes.
Yeah, basically, it's basically saying that you're doing it non-lethally. Your attack is basically the same.
God, I should have known that. Nice.
Yeah, it used to be more complicated in previous editions, but 5th edition is like, let's just not make a big deal out of this. Players can basically state whether they're attacking lethally, which is the usual assumption, or non-lethally.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, so that's my turn.
All right. Cool. Yeah, he's still upright.
Does he look a bit hurt?
Probably not as hurt as you want him to be.
Oh.
He's gonna regret his decision. It's fine.
Actually, give me a history check. If you guys have ever heard of Elijah Strongwind.
Oh yeah, because we actually have the full name.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm suddenly rolling digitally.
I only just heard of him, you know?
Yeah. You wanna roll as well, Islak?
Oh, I am so sorry. I
would you
appear
like
to
to
have
roll?
accidentally hit the wrong button.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Would you like to roll for history to figure out who Elijah Strongwind is?
Actually, no. That's not something Islak would have any idea of.
All right. Cool. Yep. No, that's fine. That's a perfectly valid role-playing edition. Yeah, you guys have no idea who this guy is. He seems like a bit of a fop. All right. Cool. So yeah, that was Carrie's turn. Then it's Elijah Strongwind's turn. He gets to have a multi-attack. So he's probably gonna do one attack versus Reyna, one attack versus Clubclick, one attack versus Carrie. First one for Reyna. That actually hits
Shield?
again.
Of course!
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, yeah. Cool. Then comes the attack versus Clubclick. Clubclick, your armor is 14.
Yep.
If I recall. Yeah, then that's a hit. with with his scimitar. So that's 4 damage for you.
Right.
And then he stabs backwards against Kauri with his dagger. And that's a miss. Alright. That was his turn. Then it's Clubclick's turn.
What kind of fuck tries to attack backwards? No wonder he missed.
Do you even have a front? Just asking.
Why don't you come find out, bad boy?
Ooh.
Okay, I'll non-lethally attack him with my warhammer.
Sure.
Punk.
I'm rolling so badly.
You are rolling terribly. Yep, that's a 7, so that's not gonna go through his armor save. I'm sorry to say.
All right. Well, that was my turn.
Cool. And then it's Islak's turn. Remember that you've got a guy.
Okay, first of all, I'm going to try and dissolve the guy inside of me again.
Yes, you've got somebody inside of you. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, it takes a
Yeah.
while.
That's a 13. That's a hit.
Nice. How's he feeling?
Not great, but he was like at full HP. So this is a big meal. This is gonna require some chewing.
That's a shame, because that captain is looking mighty tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, then I'm going to attack the other one and try to whack him with the greatsword again.
All right, go ahead.
That is a 12.
That hits. That just hits, and that's also his maximum HP. So he's dead.
I like to think that he just gets like the flat of the greatsword against the side of his head.
Oh yeah. And the impact is so great that he then bounces the other way and slams his head against the side of the ship, and just blood goes spurting, and he slowly slides down with his face against the side of the ship boarding. Cool.
Well, the fun thing is, I still have my movement left.
Yep.
So I'm gonna move in across from Cluck, and I'm going to say hi.
To the captain. Yeah, I figured. Alright, cool. Alright. There's Uslak, then it's Reyna's turn.
Yes. Alright. Did we do flanking in this one?
No, we do not.
Okay. Then I'll just stay put. And try to stab. Wow.
Yeah, that's
Obviously, my attacks are non-lethal too.
yeah, obviously. You're attacking with the back end of your spear.
We kind of have a goal, so.
Yeah. Alright, cool. 7 damage. Very good.
Yes. I assume he's still,
Oh, he's still upright.
I've got my dagger in my other hand. Oh.
That is does the 14 hit? The 14 does not hit.
Alright. And that will be my turn.
Alright. The crew. Well, the one guy gets to try and escape his horrible demise. Oh, that's actually 21 versus athletics versus I think your athletics is like.
Yep, so I need to roll my athletics against that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 17. He gets out. Shame.
he is birthed like Danny DeVito in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I just want it to be pure. Fully covered in your stomach acids. I don't think he gets to make an attack in his turn, but he is out.
He is so happy right now. If I were him, I would just jump off the ship.
Honestly, I'm gonna roll for it. Oh, that's a natural one. Yeah, he literally has gone insane with madness and jumps off the ship. He is gone.
Glad to give you some good ideas.
I mean, I was already planning on it. Like the moment that you said it, I was already reaching for the die.
Nice.
But that natural one came most unfortunate. Ooh, or fortunate, depending on who you ask. All right. So that was the crew. Can cross those off the list. Carrie. Carrie, you there?
Can we somehow not hear?
Yeah. I think Enith might be...
Sorry. My
Headset.
I had the wrong button.
all right.
I didn't understand why nobody could hear me. So Kari looks at him and say, "Do you want to continue this? Because I'm happy to."
That's another intimidation check.
Oh!
Ooh. That
Snarl a little.
is not bad.
There is a bit of snarl in that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We just dealt with Death Stream of his last crew, eh?
That's a shame. I would have wished that he might have done a little bit more damage, but he goes, "All right then, fine. You got me, you monsters. But know this, the forces of good will come to my aid, will bring salvation to the world, and just kind of kill all of you. Just so we're clear."
Okay. I want to engulf him just to shut him up.
You may in your turn. It is now the captain's turn. He throws his weapons on the ground. Says, "All right, you got me, Yank." And then it's Klopvik's turn.
Well, I guess I get some rope out and tie up his hands.
All right. Ah, yes, the age-old D&D question. What do I roll to make a knot?
Oh God!
Rifle, right?
We have to roll for that.
If you want to make a good knot, yeah. Give me a survival check, Klopvik.
Well,
Yeah,
that's not too
enough
terrible.
to make
That's
a
14. That's
decent
probably
pair
decent.
of bonds. Yeah. Cool.
Let's see. Yeah, no, that's probably everything I can do.
Yeah, in this case, like the removal of the rope from the bag, tying the hands, etc.
Just for my information, what's happening with the ship?
Make a perception check.
It's
Because
okay,
I
we
do
have
not think
bats.
I've seen anyone at the wheel.
Oh yeah, this ship is gonna crash if somebody doesn't take the wheel.
It's okay. We can quickly
Like
hop on our bats.
it is slowly going down, but it's going straight for like the side of a mountain.
Who's strong enough to get him
It's
on a bat?
guys, are we supposed to be heading that way?
No, I think we should probably try to get the ship safely landed or something.
Why?
Because what use is a pilot if we don't have a ship?
We have bats.
Before we start this conversation,
Yes.
Islak, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to try and voluntarily hold this guy and not actually hurt him doing so.
All right. Keep in mind that he can't breathe inside of you.
If Islak tries, I try to stop him.
That is a 23 to grapple. Feel free to try and stop me.
All right. I'm gonna say that the captain gets a advantage to resist because Kari is trying to help him not get swallowed. All right. All right. That is a 23. He meets it and he beats it.
Ah, that is a shame.
Sorry, that's how the dice roll.
Kauri says to Islak, "You are here on a quest. We need this guy alive. You can't eat him."
I know. I don't want to eat him. I just want to make sure he stays in place.
Can people breathe inside of you?
What's
breathing?
I knew it.
Yeah,
I
that's-
fucking knew it.
That's a problem. People need to breathe, and they probably won't be able to if they're inside you. So don't eat him, and don't get him inside you.
This quest is no fun.
Not all quests are fun.
Yeah, someone help me get the ship pointed in a different direction.
Yes, how about I help you with the whole ship steering?
Insight check.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, same here.
I'm really bad at this.
I'm somewhat decent at it.
Yeah, nobody has
Sure.
that big of a...
Oh wait, I can actually roll for this one. Where's my insight?
I don't think anybody has like that big of a
What?
wisdom.
Oh.
I rolled a 16. Nice with the squad.
Sorry, I was just offended when you said not being and I didn't get my bonus.
Kauri does seem to have convinced him to come with you guys alive, and the only way that that's gonna happen is if he doesn't crash in this ship. So he's motivated to keep the ship aloft.
Well, that's...
In that case, I drag him over to the steering wheel, and so that he can steer the ship somewhere else.
All right, cool. You drag him over to the steering wheel. He grabs it with his tied hands and goes, "Well, this isn't exactly optimal." And he guides the ship to a stable floating stance, as it were. I think it's probably time to call it quits, and we'll pick up here in the next session. Yeah?
All right.
You guys are
Yes.
stable. You guys are alive. Damn it.
We've got a
and-
hostage.
You've got a hostage. You've even got the ship left. So, yeah. Congratulations. You have fulfilled all the quest objectives. And are now capable of inning the profits of such. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. I'd like to thank my players for being here. I'm going to give them each a little time to say a couple of words if they so want to. Let's start with V this time.
Oh no, okay. Hi, I'm V. If you want to follow me for more insane ramblings, you can do so on Twitter and Facebook at Vitalin, which is Vetalin. Aside from that, I'd love to give a hearty shout out to our artist Suki-san, who you can find at www.soekisan.nl for Netherlands. She does great stuff, she's got even better prices, and is all around just a very cool person.
Great. Thank you, V. Let's go with Mirika.
Yeah. Wow, this is suddenly awkward.
Yeah. Oh, suddenly you have to talk to the audience. You'd think you'd be, a little comfortable with that.
Tell them about the goblin inside of you.
Alright, well, if people are interested in, hearing/seeing more of me, I am a streamer here on Twitch. I'm known as Murika HL. I just wrote in chat so you can easily find me. And that's the only place I can really plug myself.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Sayana.
Oh, yeah, I have no online presence whatsoever, so you will not be able to find me.
Awesome.
So the only words I have is to thank thank Pipsqueak for the awesome session.
And thank you for being here and being such a fantastic player as well. And then finally, Enith.
Yeah, I also don't have much of an online presence, none at all. But I really enjoyed this session. Thanks, Pip, and also thanks, Suki, for the awesome art.
Yeah. All right, everybody, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody on that beautiful rainbow in between. I wish you a good night, and I'll, put the word out when we've found a date that works for the second session. All right. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Thank you all for
Bye.
tuning in.